Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, this is Greg Gomez III, founder, CEO, MLM Business Blueprint, with another morning marketing tip to help you improve the performance of your marketing business, adding up to dozens of people every day in your network marketing business. Take 2 dozen, why not? They're small, right? Okay. So today's tip is actually really important. I was just online yesterday and I got an email from one of my colleagues in the industry who's doing a product that's all about the newest tech services, webinars and text messaging and all this other stuff, all these new technologies, and see if you feel the same way as I do. Almost like every day there's a brand new technology that's coming out that we just absolutely have to master. As of this recording, we got Google Plus and we've got other things that are coming along, and there's so many different things down the pipeline that are coming up, mobile media and all these other different things. And it seems like every week there's a brand new technology that we have to master if we want to stay ahead of the times to be successful in our businesses. And has it seemed overwhelming? Does it seem like, oh my goodness, every week there's just something brand new, right? Well, for me, I've learned long ago that this important tip. Technology is important. It is important you stay up to speed on what's going on. I have a different approach to technology. I'm really not one of these early adopters that goes out there and just embraces the newest technologies. I am getting new, building team members that are as passionate about that, and I let them experiment. We set a budget for them. We let them play with it to see what kind of results we get. And then after we find that it's productive, then we bring it and introduce it to our marketing groups or to my students or my mastermind groups or whatever it happens to be. Now the reason I'm telling you this is because at the root of all of that, I see a lot of marketers going out there and chasing these new technologies as if they are the holy grail that's going to save their businesses and allow them to be as successful as they possibly can. That's not it. That really ain't it. And I don't want you to get stuck in that same quote-unquote opportunity trap that I always talk about. Opportunities, new opportunities, can be traps. If you don't focus on what it is you're doing right now, you wind up losing momentum on that thing you do. We get started, we get going a little bit, and then we see something else and we jump. We have to start over, and we get going a little bit, and we have to jump again. And we become jacks of all trades, but we become masters of none. My focus is pay-per-click. It's always been pay-per-click. I love pay-per-click. It's one of my favorite mediums. But I know a lot of 7-figure money earners, 6- and 7-figure money earners, that just can't make the thing work because they don't understand the concepts of what to do with it in order to get it produced. I do. And here's why. It's from this philosophy, and this is the thing I want you to take from this. Technology is important. Psychology, human nature, infinitely more important. You see, these are all delivery systems. Mobile media, YouTube, Facebook, pay-per-click, article marketing, all of those things, they're just channels to deliver your content. You understand that? There's 3 mediums. There's picking a market, there's creating a message, and then there's delivering that message. How do you put that message in front of that target market, right? You like my little hand signals there? So, market selection. You got to make sure you talk to the right group of people. I've covered this a million times before. I'm going to beat it into you still because it's that important. It's that important. So we have market selection, message creation. Now that you have a good list of people to talk to, who do you talk? What do you say to them? What do they want to know? That takes market research. You need to figure out what they want to know and how they want to buy. Once you figure that out, then you got to put the message in front of them. The fastest way is to pick up the phone, call them, and put it in front of them. Second fastest way is to put ads out there and start doing other stuff to start affecting more and more people. So again, back to my point, these new technologies, mobile media, Facebooking, offline, all this other stuff, direct mail, snail mail, newspaper, magazines, radio, television, smoke signals, it doesn't matter. They're all delivery systems. All these new technologies are just ways of putting your message in front of other people. That's great. You can master all of the technology you want, but if you don't have a high converting, psychologically filled message that gets that list to jump out of their pants, basically, grabbing a credit card and chasing you down the street to buy whatever it is you got, it's not as important. Yes, all the new technology stuff, it's not that important until you've mastered the psychology of what gets people to take action. So here's what I want to tell you. Yes, be aware, be paying attention to the new technologies that are out there. But first and foremost, more importantly, focus on psychological messages that get conversion. Once you've developed that, then you can go leverage the effectiveness of that message by using these mediums of delivery. Do you understand that? Does that make sense? I really want to make sure this is clear. Nothing is more important than picking the right market. If you're selling meat, don't talk to vegetarians, right? Go after avid meat eaters. And then crafting a message that gets them to take action. Figure out what lingo they use, how they respond, what they're looking for. Recently, I conducted a survey to my list of network marketers, and it's like, what's one of the most important things you want to do? And the word excited kept coming up over and over and over and over and over again. I want to get my list excited. I want to get my people excited about what it is I'm doing, because we as network marketers, we're excited over our products or services, our opportunity, right? We want that excitement to transfer to our prospects. How do I get them just as excited as I am? Because I know if they're as excited as I am, they're going to sign up, right? Well, that word, that terminology changed. I figured that out. I changed much of my marketing to focus around how to be able to do that. You don't want prospecting strategies. You want strategies and word tactics that you get your prospects excited, right? Just so happens we deliver that in prospecting. So I changed the focus of my marketing to reflect that. Guess what happened? Conversions go up. My content is pretty much the same. It does the same things. It's exactly what it's designed to do. But I have to present it in such a way that my market desires it. My market wants to consume it, gets them excited about what it is I have to offer. Do you understand that? Then I deliver the message. I talk to people one-on-one. I ask them questions. I interview them. I position my offer for them, and then it works. I find what works doing it that way because I can collect immediate feedback and adjust my sales message on the fly. But after I see some consistency, after I see some things working, then I take that message and I magnify it using the new technologies to amplify my message. Guess what happens? I convert like crazy, 15-20%, where other people are lucky if they can get 6, 7, 8% in conversions for their cold traffic offers. Why? Because I did my homework. Because I figured out what my market wants, and I positioned my message in such a way that it converted first. Then I use the technologies to leverage it. So the point of all of this is, because I go back and forth, the point of all of this is technology is important. Psychology, understanding what gets your prospects and your marketplace to jump, infinitely more important as always. I want to know your thoughts. What do you think about all this? Comment below, subscribe to the right, like and +1 above, and share this with your student base, share this with your client base, share this with your downline. This is important stuff, guys. If you really want to be a good leader for your business, make sure you're sharing these tactics, these strategies, these tips with them. I'm giving them to you for free, so enjoy them, take action on them, and as always, make today a day of action. Go out there and close, do something with us, don't sit on it, because that is fear gripping you, and I want you to be fearless. Go out there and be fearless, my friend. Take action, and go close. Go get somebody in your business. I'll talk to you soon.